So we had gone to this Healing Rain event at our church, and Healing Rain is a time where a worship team gets together, and the prayer team comes, and we just invite anybody within the church, anybody in the community that can get there to come to be prayed for physical healing, emotional healing, any prayer that they may need to be in the healing realm. So we were there with a friend. I wasn't there for myself. At this point in time, I was still very heavy into the denial that I would need healing for anything. So one of our friends had been going through a really hard time physically with some ailments, and so we were there with him, my husband and I, and a few other family members, and we were praying for him and there for him. And it was during the worship time of the Healing Rain service, and I just remember I was standing there just singing, worshiping, and I closed my eyes, like I was just blinking, like it was just a regular blink, and all of a sudden I just get this very vivid picture, and I'm standing in this field, and it was so colorful and so vivid. I mean, it felt like I was actually in this place. And as I'm looking around, I see in front of me this little girl and this little boy, and they were very real. And the little girl had she had this dark hair and this little white ruffly dress, and she was carrying a little purple basket, and they were picking flowers. And then there was a boy, and he was a little bit older, and you could tell that he kind of had like that older brother role, like he was looking out for her. And I knew immediately who they were, and I just remember seeing them, and then my eyes just flying open, thinking, oh, I can't do this. And I was just like, no. You know what? There was just so much shame and so much guilt, because I just knew in my heart who they were, and that they were mine. And it just felt like a punishment. And I don't know why. It just felt like seeing them was a punishment. Like, here they are, you know, you don't have them. And I know that was my choice, and so I guess that's where it was so heavy with guilt and shame. And so I did not even want to close my eyes again. And after a few minutes, I actually started to kind of feel a little bit different, a little bit of some peace creep in and some curiosity. And so I started to close my eyes, and they were there again, and I could see them, and I could see every detail about them, and it started to feel like, you know, maybe it wasn't a punishment. Maybe this wasn't God showing me this to condemn me. And then a few more minutes passed, and I couldn't keep my eyes open. All I wanted to do was to see them, because what I thought it started off as a punishment, as, you know, getting your nose rubbed in something that you had done that was so wrong. I actually realized it was God just holding on to me, saying, it's time. It's time to start to be set free. Reversal of destiny. It's the turning point or the moment of change that God uses in an impossible situation.